Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world today. Welcome to another Link to the Past randomizer main tournament race between Obscure Lifeform, defending champion Obscure Lifeform, and HayfieldBay. We're in the first round. We are looking for. They are tied 1-1 right now. Winner will move on to face Ganon's Gone Wild. So I am Captain 1977, joined in the booth today by Lana Bean. Lana, how you doing today?
It's early, but doing fantastic. How about you?
I Early or not, it's always time for rando, isn't it?
Correct. All right, today's mode we have Fad Keys. So this is kind of faux all dungeons keys. So most of the big keys are shuffled. Most of the small keys are shuffled. The exceptions are GT big keys and GT. Castle Tower small keys are in Castle Tower. But otherwise, it's a free-for-all. You gotta find your big keys to beat your dungeons to beat the game. And you have to beat everything.
Yep, we are clearing every single dungeon in the game today. And yeah, it should be, two high quality runners. They know what they're doing. Obviously, Obscure won this whole thing last year, and HayfieldBay is no slouch either.
Yeah, exactly. Two fantastic runners, not to mention great people. Great to watch, and it's going to be a fantastic race.
Absolutely. So, should get going here in just a moment. And there goes HayfieldBay. And there goes Obscure. And we're starting out with the compass. Obscure starting off in the sanctuary. Get our first small key to pod. 106 in the pool.
Good to have a couple of them early, but don't want to get too many, otherwise you may think the game will send you there.
Yeah, next thing you know, you have like 5 small keys, no bow, no hammer, and you're like, should I go to pod?
And then you go in and there's nothing. That's right, Hayfield is getting his big key guessing game in early. They are both 10 minutes in the future, so it's you gotta do it. Alright, pretty standard route from HayfieldBay, getting a couple of early uncle checks out of the way, but you get that Lost Woods play from ObscureLifeForm getting the money there, that's not bad.
Always nice to go into Kakariko with at least 100 rupees and get that bottle vendor out of the way early.
Alright, Obscure going with the go straight to Lost Woods, save and quit, and go south. See what you get.
And looks like he's going to go ahead and route south to Kakariko here. And try to farm up some bombs there from the bushes there by the dig spot.
Well, not a lot of money right now. Enough for bottle vendor or bombs, not enough for both. And being a key sanity seed, you're not guaranteed a lot of money in those chests.
However, Obscure being the gamer he is, goes ahead and gets 2 for 2 on the 50-50 bushes there. So.
That is a compass over at Lumberjack. Probably not going to want to get that.
Ooh, hello, early Moon Pearl at the race game.
Looks like a fish is going bowling, not bad. And also a big thank you to Kif for handling our tracking today. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's see what Kakariko's gonna have for us today. Take a look at the library item here. That is a red boomerang. Probably not gonna see that for a while, if at all.
Yeah, hard to think anybody's gonna come back just for that. Yes, to answer your question, it's the fish. OLF loves the fish.
We get a small key to GT in the back of tavern.
Good to get a couple of those. You still need to dig for that big key.
There's some money. And blinds up, we get Bombos out of the chicken hut.
Alright, Hayfield's got plenty of money to spend when he needs to. Another pod key.
Number 2.
Yes, that is correct. This is... Sorry, guys.
Yep, go ahead.
I was just going to say that's Diddy Kong Racing confirmed on HayfieldBay side, and Obscure's using just vanilla audio. Go ahead, Captain.
Yep. We got both runners headed into the well now. There's our first heart container. Wow, money is not an issue now. Okay. And of course, Bottle Vendor says, you have too much money. Here, let me take some from you.
Here's your tax return. That's Sora's job. He's taking Sora's job.
So, in terms of progression, though, not a lot in Kakariko today, though.
Yeah, got a Bombos, small key or two, and some money.
Just the Moon Pearl off the race game. That's about the only thing that was really kind of worthwhile here, but we'll see where Obscure wants to go next here.
Looks like a South Shore play towards... Are we going... Oh, we're going straight to Mini Moldorm. Probably going to go and run in the dam area with Regina.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ouchie. Those crabs hurt.
Okay, Mini Moldorm's not behaving. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. Oh my gosh!
There we go. Alright, Mini Molder. Okay, we got a small key to GT number 2. There's our lamp. There's our first big key of the game to Swamp Palace, and our second one to Misery Mire. So, Misery Mire required. Swamp, questionable.
I mean, it's not horrible to have. It is one additional free check in the dungeon, and you don't have to worry about. Oh no, ObscureLifeForm taking a death to the crabs.
Yeah, those crabs are not kind.
And apparently they like fish.
Obscure's gonna take this as, hey, I should go somewhere else. Go buy some more bombs here. Check out the island.
Ah, fish can't swim.
Yep, looks like he's gonna make the play over to Saha here. Get a green pendant information. Check out 3 items in the back there. Potentially even go in the Eastern Palace here. But that lamp, there are 4 items in logic.
And a lot of people like making this early Saha Eastern play, and in this particular case, it's not bad. It's quite a few checks, and if you get good enough stuff here in Saha, you could just leave Eastern for later.
It didn't get the... Ooh, there's a hook shot. The hard container and a small key to Hyrule Castle. Okay, well, it puts actually outputs the whole castle in logic now.
Yes, it does. Looks like Obscure's going to go ahead and put that play towards Eastern. Just fall through.
You see HayfieldBay trying to dance around those crabs there.
Well, for ObscureLifeForm's sake, I hope that Ice Rod Cave isn't too much for him, but for HayfieldBay, if there's something good here, you get boots, you get lamp, or not a lamp, you get a flute or something, could be quite good.
Flute or boots, yeah, that would... Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take a look here at Eastern Palace on ObscureLifeForm size. HayfieldBay going to pull just 20 rupees out of Ice Rod Cave, so not punished by skipping that for right now, but looks like HayfieldBay wants to do some big flippering here.
Well, you got the money, you got... Oh, there's a bottle in Eastern Palace. You got the money for Zora. You can get all the checks done if you want, minus the ledge, but you can still scout it. And you'll see that it's a small key, and you'll be wondering what it is. And it'll end up being like an ice ball or something.
It's probably a small key, because that's always flipper locked.
That's true, the irony.
Alright, take a look at the island here. We already saw...
That's a glove in Eastern.
Oh, okay.
That's Death Mountain. That
is a lot of Death Mountain right now. You are correct.
So you gotta pick your poison. Do you go to the front of Escape? No boots. Do you go up the mountain? Again, no boots, but I don't know what feels less punishing at this point. And a nice rod. Good grief, this Eastern's loaded.
So normally I would say TR's a pendant, but in this mode, that probably means TR's a crystal.
Not wrong. And frankly, in this mode, it's like, see a dungeon? Can you beat a dungeon? Complete the dungeon. You just kind of want to minimize your trips extra times into dungeons, as well as maybe minimize trips up Death Mountain if you don't have boots or something.
Exactly. Waterfall Cave, we get a small key. Oh, out of logic pod key there in the Waterfall Berry. Of course, Sora is in logic with that glove in Eastern, but HayfieldBay does not know that, and we pull a blue boomerang out of the chest, so definitely not going to see that red boomerang now.
That was 10 bombs on Zora Ledge. Not going to see that either. So Hayfield in this case would be thankful to take it, I think.
Yeah, Obscure's going to go right to the back of Escape with that glove. And Zora is going to scam us with a piece of heart. Let's see, back of Escape here. We got 10 arrows. There's a cape. And a blue bottle. Oh, now we're just a sword away from being able to do Aga.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get a sword here, you just go ahead and do it.
Well, until we get a second glove or a hammer, Aga is our only close to logical Dark World access.
We're gonna get Dark Cross here as well. What are the kind of out of the way checks at this point? And we get just a piece of heart, but good to find.
Yeah, we'll see what Hayfield does after this. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So you want to go into Eastern Palace here as well. I mean, you don't really have much left for Hayfield, so I think, yeah, you gotta go into Eastern Palace at this point.
Yeah, Front of Escapes, I think your only choice besides Agina. Nobody wants to walk to Agina. You want a flute or boots.
Yeah. And Obscure is opting for the mountain play here over the front of the castle. It's check the lumberjack item here as well to find out it's just a compass. So
Sick Kid's not a great check either at this point. You got 2 bottles, but you've already cleared out the dungeon.
yeah, at this point you'd like to see the flute or something to get you back over to Kakariko before you check that.
Alright, Hayfield gets that mountain access. Unlike the MC boss mode, we don't really care about compasses in this one.
Spec Rock has a heart piece on top and 5 rupees in the inside.
I don't think we'll be going out of our way for that.
Okay, so we got 8 more checks over here on East Death Mountain with Paradox 77 Spiral Cave. Hope to find a hammer so we can maybe go into Hera at this point.
You know, just gotta hope that hammer's not sitting in the front of Escape at this point. Thanks, Ian.
Yeah. Now, just don't give us the Eastern Palace big key, please. Just
Locked by Eastern. Thanks, game.
Yep. 20 rupees, more bombs, ether medallion, medallion number 2. Map to TR, and there's our first sword.
That is Aga.
Okay, so one more check here, then I think you just go to the front of the castle and find nothing. You just go ahead and do Akka.
Absolutely. Because you can just combine it with Aga if needed.
You know, while Agina and Sick Kid may have like some kind of Dark World progression, you have to do Aga Tower anyway. You might as well get it done and over with early if you can.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. The only downside is if you get that mirror, suddenly you have to deal with having to save and quit from Light World. But other than that, it's not. Oh, hi. So, Cane of Samaria from Spiral Cave. Bootless Spiral Cave, everybody's favorite check. Okay, Escape. It is for Obscure. I don't see Obscure going to check in Sick Kid or Agina at this point, regardless what he gets. I guess if you get a flute over here, then that's fine, but still, a flute would not do much for you. When fishes have swords, watch out.
It's a swordfish.
Exactly. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
What we got here in front of us, Hayfield's gonna buy some more bombs here.
Not much going on in the map chest.
What do you think we're gonna find here in the escape?
Absolutely nothing. I think it's agar pod at this point. I guess I should say pyramid pod.
We will have access to West Dark World here with that. Oh, Harris. Thanks, game.
Yeah.
That's kind of. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's better to get it now when you don't have access to Hera, but
that means you still got to make that decision when you actually go to Hera.
get a small key to. Oh, there's the swamp swell. Okay.
Oh, okay. Obscure stayed in quitting.
Obscure maybe wants to go back to Dam to Agina here.
Yeah, haven't done the dam yet, Agina, so that's 3 checks. So this is time HayfieldBay gets back if there's nothing over in Agina's area.
Poor little fishy flopping around next to Obscure, looks like his twin brother there. And as a reminder, always give our runners a follow. They are 2 very, very well skilled runners. They know what they're doing with this game. So, as well as shouts to my co-cow Lana Bean and our tracker Kip as well. Thank you very much for waking up early for us today and doing this commentary.
Likewise, my friend. And don't forget to give Captain a follow. Fantastic runner. Really nice person. Do it.
Heart container there at Agina, so yeah, Obscure just can go ahead and do Aga here. Yeah, it looks like Hayfield wants to go ahead and do Aga himself here. So
okay, everybody, it's that time. How many blue balls is Aga gonna shoot today? Number between 0 to 15.
Three, 4, 5. Do I hear 6? No, that's the wrong way. No, you're all going the wrong way.
That's a 1. There's a 6.
All right. Okay, we got 1 through 8. All right.
Just enjoying the music here, everybody. It's good tunes.
Yeah. And the question is, Hayfield has 3 pod smalls and a bow. Do you go into pod at this point?
Oh, that's hard. I think I hold out if I'm them. I hold out. I just go West Dark World. Route all the way south. Yeah, get your checks in Skullwoods, Thieves Town, South Dark World. You do all that. You probably end up coming up with pod 4 or 5 there, and there's just a lot you could probably do. I mean, you could do a lot in pod with 3 keys. Sync breaking a good portion of it, but you're still going to miss, very likely you're just going to miss pretty much both the optional checks, big chest. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, we're gonna have simultaneous Aga fights here on both screens, so Obscure a tiny bit ahead here. Did HayfieldBay not do Spiral Cave? I have a hard time believing that he would have skipped that, but Hayfield skipped it. Wow.
Wait, what was Spiral again?
Kata Samaria.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, not going to cost him anything at the moment. But if he continues to skip it, probably going to route it in with Dark Death Mountain if they get a mirror, but otherwise that check is tough to do until you get hero access.
Yeah, could be something that weighs in the back of his mind, like, oh, I forgot something up the mountain. Oh, no. Okay, well. So, I wasn't counting, though. I don't think there was that many blue balls. 3 blue balls today? Okay.
Yeah, not much going on there. But Taco Nexus, GG's with the 3.
Let's see what these runners elect to do here. Looks like Obscure's going to go up to Catfish. Hayfield is going to pod.
Got that extra pod key. I mean, it could be a great call. Those first 5 checks in pod are in complete logic, and if you get lucky with another pod small, then that puts more in logic. Okay, what does Catfish have for us today?
Small key to pod. Of course.
Of course, that's only Obscure's 3rd, but that is the 4th available pod small, so yeah, things got a little more interesting.
Now do you go to pod if you're Obscure?
You're up north, I don't think you do, because it's only your 3rd.
Yeah, I don't think you do just yet. Ideally, you like to go there with 4 pod smalls, so at least 4.
Big money. Alright, getting a bumper ledge check from ObscureLifeForm. Oh.
I mean, yes.
I guess. Game. Why not?
Absolutely, we will take that sword.
We will hesitantly walk up that section to get that hooky stick. As Obscure takes a hug from little bumper enemies. I never remember those enemy names. They're so weird.
I don't know.
I barely remember pickets on occasion.
Oh.
Okay. About that pod play. Yeah, I got the mitts, so yeah, good call.
Okay. Well. Early bowl, some early pod smockies forcing you in the pod to get those very required mitts on the Bollock side.
Still, it's not horrible for ObscureLifeForm. You're clearing out this area, and if you don't find too much, you're probably going into pod pretty quickly, and very likely with an extra key or two.
Exactly.
At this point, logically, mitts don't do anything except Dark Death Mountain. ObscureLifeForm going to steal the key. Gonna rely on getting another Skull Small somewhere. Not bad.
Oh boy.
Okay, now we have Meyer access. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well,
apparently pod was the play.
pod was the play here. Yeah. Okay. And just right away, just checking Harmless Equity here and just getting a piece of art from him. But I'm gonna bomb jump, check Dark Maze, see what we got there. But yeah, that's unfortunate for Obscure.
Since most of their time right now is going to be spent in Dark World, the flute's going to only have so much weight. You could still use that activation as a flute as a kind of incentive to check Sick Kid.
Oh, well, there's a scope with small key too.
Good grief, game. And a fish can read. We got a book in Skullwoods.
Alright, where is HayfieldBay going now? He's gonna take those mitts and probably head right into the village of Outcasts here from I would think.
Now, flute activation, Sick Kid, Skullwoods, yeah. I mean, you might even consider going up Death Mountain right now. There are 6 available checks, 7 including Spiral. Oh, the most fun map in the game, Hyrule Castle. Thank you, game. That's true. We may have access to Meyer if it's not Quake.
That is a good point, yes.
I think Hayfield's just... okay. Probably getting a drink of water or something.
Let's see what Sick Kid has. Okay, apparently Thief sounds a crystal.
Apparently. And Sick Kid gave you his money. Oh, it's not Skullwood. Meyer.
Okay. Kind of unfortunate here that Hayfield missed out on that Kena Samaria, though.
No kidding.
Oh, there's Skullwood Small for Obscure.
And Ether access for Meyer.
Okay, well, we do have ether, so Hayfield could have completed this. Oh, there's flippers.
Alright, well there's uncompletable Ice Palace entry. No hammer.
And just a mirror away from being able to clear out swamp here as well.
Okay, it's back to the mountain.
Yeah. Just hope they remember they didn't go on Spiral Cave here.
If we go dark
go
roll.
right in.
No. Oh no.
Now we gotta hope for a mirror for HayfieldBay. Oh look, another Podswall key in the village.
Okay.
So that's probably gonna push Obscure over the pod at this point.
The other Podswall was Flipper Lock, right? I think that was Waterfall?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice blue mail off the digging game. And we got a green fish.
Meanwhile, 2 big 20s out of Super Bunny. Not much going on there. Getting our TR access point checked out.
And double ether.
Double ether. Okay, that is interesting. No TR smalls, so there's basically one logical check there, but not for Hayfield.
Obscure picking up one of the most important items of the game, the bug net off of Stumpy.
Gotta do it.
Harpies, 10 arrows, and a big key to pod. Well,
That's great. The Mets like that.
Yes, they did.
All right, Johnny, 2 bombs. What do you got? Come on. Come on.
Maria. Nah.
All right.
Not much there.
I gotta assume Pod's Obscure's next play.
I would think so, yeah.
And Obscure's got the slight advantage, of course. Slight being a weird word for it, but does have that Samaria, so gonna be able to go through and full clear Meyer.
HayfieldBay into Skullwoods here as predicted. Did not scout Bumper Ledge first. Gonna miss out on the sword for a bit, but maybe after.
Okay, we're gonna be able to get a big key chest, or a big chest check from HayfieldBay though, so it'll be very interesting to see if that's something, because when Obscure gets that big key, I just don't see him going back to Skull without a fire rod. They actually, yeah, he does have the same amount of keys, but Obscure does not have that 5th key from Waterfall Fairy that HayfieldBay has.
Just a moment of truth. Big chest in Skullwoods has a small key to...
Oh my gosh, game. The jokes. The jokes.
Well,
right.
That's number 5.
Yeah, Hayfield's gonna have another one when he goes to Dig Game. And Obscure's gonna get his going to Flipper check, so yeah, Obscure's not going back to that big chest until he's probably gonna get it, but probably not until he gets Fire Rod. That book is another question mark, though. We got Pad Read, which, did Obscure read Pad? I don't think he did.
I don't believe so.
We also got Minor Desert Access, no small key, no big key. So it's like one logical check. Yep, that's a mushroom.
Okay, well.
Well, we've got 5 known out of 6 keys. So if the 6th is in like pod, then that mushroom becomes a thing. I shouldn't say pod if it's in Mire.
I mean, we know where... I think we know where most of them are at this point. So, yeah, that could easily become a thing.
And those mitts for Hayfield just gave less of an excuse to actually go to Spiral. So if Mire's a big thing, that's huge for ObscureLifeForm.
Here's the myths for ObscureLifeForm.
And Obscure trying to take the longest of Death Warps.
Yeah. At this point, you got the blue mail, you just get hit by the spike, it does 1 heart, as the other ones do have a heart, so.
At this point, what else do we have? We have Agina. No, wait. Obscure checked Agina. Logically, I think we have some of Ice, Mire.
Yeah, Mire could easily be the play right now with that cane knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Hayfield going into Mire before getting that cane. Not wrong, our tracker's saying that mushroom could be a 6 pod key. Yeah, it's not wrong.
I mean, there's usually small keys in pod, but today there are items in pod leading to pod small keys, so including that myths and that big key to Skull Woods.
Yep. Wait, yeah, that's right. We do know where all 6 pod smalls are, don't we?
We sure do.
That's right. I forgot. Between the two.
Yep, Obscure is missing the one from the Skull Woods big chest and the Waterfall Fairy. And then Hayfield has not dug up the one in Digging Game yet.
And with that, another
Our
Death
Digging
Warp
Game
one.
was mail, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But, yeah.
Okay, here's Obscure Save and Quick coming up. Probably going to Sink to go activate that Flume, and Mire area I would think would be the next play.
I would think so. He's looking at the loadout. Oh, there was the pod small key in the bombable hut. Okay.
Well, I guess you got your powder. You could just flute over to 2. Do that, buy a potion. You got 1 blue, but what's better than 1 blue potion but 2 blue potions?
Yeah. You got Cape, you got Master Sword. It really should not be too much of an issue for these runners, so. And of course, HayfieldBay missing the 1 small key of pod that is on Catfish.
And Obscure's missing the Dark Death Mountain 1 and the
Waterfall Fairy.
Yeah, Waterfall Fairy.
Turns in the mushroom, flutes away.
Sick kid. Gotta get that 50.
That's actually really smart because you activate your flute, go turn in the mushroom, get the sick kid, then you flute back to 2 and you can pick up the item. I like that.
Not bad at all.
Alright, here's our 5-6 crystal. We got Pod and Meyer. Wow. Okay, so we get a hammer. We have pyramid access already.
He never turned in the mushroom. Oh, he never screen transitioned, so the game never considered the mushroom turned in?
Right.
Oh. The game
Okay.
considered him on the same screen floating over to Kakariko.
Right.
That's
Those
weird.
50 rupees, though. Yeah. Or how about 3 blue potions? How about that?
Let's go! Gotta be healthy. Alright, Obscure gonna get those flippers. Probably go ahead and just complete Meyer while you're here. Yeah, no small keys, but that won't stop you.
Hayfield gonna go into Desert Palace as we see.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Thank goodness we're never gonna pick that up. There's the flippers for Obscure.
Well, to answer a thing in chat, Hayfield doesn't hate Spiral per se, but just kind of isolated it.
And Obscure going into fully completable Misery Mire. No small keys, but that's okay.
It's fine. We got this. And as predicted, HayfieldBay going right behind Obscure sans Sumario. No bird toss. Gosh darn it. Oh,
I would just wipe them with the sword. No.
and bird swing. Okay, Obscure getting the lobby chest. Gonna go back left to get those 2 checked. Slightly out of logic.
Is our first rock small key.
I'll need at least 3 of those to complete the dungeon for a full clear. And logically for Obscure, that is a second check available now in TR. He doesn't know it though. Oh!
Duties!
Oh!
Okay.
That's 3 Meyer key lock, but we'll take it. That'll give HayfieldBay some incentive to go back to Spiral sooner than later. I mean, if Boots... The problem is that if Boots is what unlocks other things, that's not good for Hayfield, because that'll just give him more to do.
Obscure, you forgot a torch.
He'll find out, it's fine.
Or maybe he did it on purpose because he thought it was gonna... Yeah, alright. He knows what he's doing.
I think he's played this game before. What a cheater. My gosh. It's almost like he won last year's tournament.
Alright, let's see what we got in the cutscene chest. I mean, it
wouldn't.
can't be anything good, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're lucky to get boots. Logically, that's a double dip required boots, but who cares about logic?
Yeah, mine are one of the few dungeons you can actually fully clear without coming in with a single small key.
Okay, now coming up, the reason why the game's sending us here. One of these, what, 6 checks I think available to us logically in this dungeon?
Probably that heart piece. Probably.
Yeah, that's go mode, right?
No, that heart piece. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
My fault.
Alright.
A special hello to all the raiders from SpeedGaming. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. We are doing a Link to the Past randomizer tournament race between ObscureLifeForm and HayfieldBay. We got Fat Keys GT as our mode today.
And it's game 3, so winner moves on. Defending champion ObscureLifeForm versus HayfieldBay. The big decider so far, ObscureLifeForm doing Spiral Cave, getting Samaria. HayfieldBay not doing it while up Death Mountain. But got those boots now from Meyer, so a little more incentive to go back up.
And not much else going on here in Misery Mire. We did get that TR small key, which is going to be required. Just not right now.
Okay, so with that logic knowledge, HayfieldBay knows that probably Samaria is available somewhere. Alright, looks like a catfish play from HayfieldBay getting pod key 6.
Yep, and probably going to head right back to pod after this, too.
Oh my gosh. We already saw Harmless Equid, we already saw the mushroom turn in from big key chest, so we do know that 6 pod keys do not lock any additional progression beyond the several pieces we already got. So our next piece of progression is likely here at Vitreous, or what, Turtle Rock? Oh wait, we can't do Turtle Rock, we don't have a hammer, my bad.
Yeah. Looks like Ice Palace might be the play here after this.
Yeah. Ice Palace you cannot beat.
I mean, HayfieldBay does have that extra check in with the big key from Dark Death Mountain as well. And we'll see where they decide to go here. Looks like Kingstone. Okay, 10 arrows off of Viddy, so just the boots out of Misery Mire here.
Yeah, looks like Ice Palace hammer at this point.
A hammer, maybe a mirror to get into swamp.
A big key for something Eastern.
I mean, even the hammer, the mirror, only gets you 2 checks in swamp at this point. So I'm not sure.
Well, mirror would give you King's, or would give you Graveyard Ledge, K45, and Hira, partial.
Yeah, just media boot checks, hauling out a pair of 50 rupees. So let's see where they are going next. Spit chain, possibly?
I think that's the only thing here. No, 5 6s are not clearable. We don't have a hammer for pod. So if a hammer is hiding out Nice Palace, no, we still need... Yeah, then that would be logical pyramid fairy, you are right.
But yeah, Obscure gonna check out Ice Rock Cave here. Probably gonna go into Ice Palace here as well, if I had to guess.
Obscure was going to check this earlier, but then decided to hug a crab. Or the crab decided to hug him, I don't know.
But yeah, oh yeah, Obscure has flipper checks too. That is, yeah, he's probably gonna do that first.
Alright, so Smith Chain or Ice Palace.
Oh my goodness, okay. There's the mirror out the Smith. Alright.
Alright, that's
yeah.
yeah. I don't think that's great for Hayfield. I mean, Spiral is still a thing, but
Obscure picks up this fifth pod small from Waterfall Cave.
to answer your question in chat, Spiral has... Take it away, Captain.
The Cade O Samaria.
Dun dun dun!
Oh, there was a big key out of the Tortured Desert. Two, of course, Desert Palace. Of course, thank you, Gabe.
Oh, one additional check, still no knowledge stuff. We do have a fire source, so we're gonna be at the desert. Obscure does save and quit from Zora, though. Not gonna do Ice Palace. Dark Death Mountain, maybe a dip in the TR.
Okay, we got Spelking into the Rocket in Desert Palace as well. Obscure headed up to Dark Death Mountain here.
Never mind, no TR trip for Obscure.
I'm still missing that hammer.
Alright! Oh, my Lanta. We're like 56 minutes in. I keep forgetting that hammer. I remember it and then I forget it. Alright, new check in land mode. Still missing that desert small to put this in logic, though.
There's that big key to pod for Obscure now.
Oh yeah, there's that big key chest as well we haven't touched, huh? Or big chest,
Yes,
I should say, in pod.
Which we... Oh, and Desert is a pendant, so... Okay.
Okay, that desert small could be in GT for all we know.
Obscure gonna go ahead and make the desert dip here as well. Saw that Bicky on the torch earlier. Gonna go ahead and grab that and complete desert himself.
And another new check coming in checkerboard. And $20. As Obscure probably got a little chuckle out of that.
We're getting a graveyard check here from HayfieldBay.
An obscure with no mirror. I don't think we've seen purple chest yet, have we?
We have not. There it is.
There we go. All right. So that's a beatable Ice Palace, which unfortunately for Hayfield will throw him off a little bit from Samaria again.
That's a completable hair pad now as well.
Yeah.
And Pyramid Fairy. So confirmed Agassi for Dark World access now. Oh. Hey, Hayfield's changed his mind.
Oh,
Hayfield's going to Swamp.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, logically not there yet, but Desert is beaten for Obscure yet as well. Alright, how quickly does Obscure go to Smith Chain? Probably pretty quick.
You never want to do Smith Chain without the mirror, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to Ice Palace, unfortunate.
Smario's at Spiral Cave.
I see what HayfieldBay is doing here. He's gonna do the green pendant first and turn in the green pendant with the pod clear.
That does make sense. Okay, both runners giving us new checks in these dungeons.
You're opting not to do a diver down. Or icebreaker, excuse me. As Hayfield's gonna do the diver down.
Well, it makes sense. No small keys, so you're trapping yourself and you don't have a mirror. And Hayfield gets lucky with the diver down there. That little fire snake behaving. Oh, Skulls and Logic. Thanks, game.
Ugh.
Well, you know, minus the boss. Yeah, the back area.
Becky to Hera. Now completable for HayfieldBay.
Fully, yeah, and a reason to go to Spiral. the single dollar from Ice-T. Thank you, game. And a silver's pickup. That's not bad.
I'll take it.
Alright, last check for Obscure. Alright, just Heart Piece, not much going on in Ice Palace.
Another big key to Turtle Rock in the Swamp Palace, so Turtle Rock's looking kind of spicy here.
Yeah, if that gives us one more small key, that is, that's quite a bit. Meanwhile, ObscureLifeForm is making the play that he needs to make right now.
Yeah, I'm finally going to do that switch check, get that mirror and be like, come on.
Right. And Hayfield does get that Hero Big Key out of Swamp, giving him more incentive to go up Death Mountain check Spiral. So both runners are on pace here, but just be a matter of who gets to the place quicker. There are quite a few mirror checks, so it'll be interesting to see how quickly Obscure routes in Graveyard. I expect it to be like Hayfield, get a lot of the faster ones out of the way quick and then go to Graveyard. A place you never want to see the mirror. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Bombo's tablet here for HayfieldBay. One of those mirror checks that you were talking about earlier. And we get half magic. I'm not going to turn it down.
Okay, is Obscure routing this purple chest? Great K45, or are we going Graveyard Ledge first? Graveyard Ledge, best case here for Obscure. K45.
Decide to go. Nope, Graveyard Ledge. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And HayfieldBay is going to K45. I could see Obscure just passing on the rest of the mirror checks for now, going straight to probably back to Ice Palace. Maybe Swamp. Anybody who says fishes can't fly are lying. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, Hayfield going up the mountain here to Hera, at least. Let's just hope they remember they didn't do Spiral Cave earlier.
Okay, is Obscure going to Skull Big? Going to be Thorough, maybe? Or Purple Chest?
Like purple chest and the mirror checks for Obscure. Okay, new information here on the Ether tablet. Was this book anything of use today? No.
You know, half magic's not horrible, but at this point you're a tempered away from having pretty much a free rest of the seed here in terms of fights.
Yeah, I can easily see a route for Obscure here. Do your mirror checks into Swamp Palace.
Yeah, I imagine that's the play. Ew. Take it back, game. Evil. Okay, HayfieldBay is going to have a slight dungeon advantage at this point, but does need to remember Spiral Cave after this.
I mean, if they go to Spiral Gate, you go into Turtle Rock at this point with only 2 Smonkies. It's a tough call. Oh, you got a big key to Eastern Palace. That is a completable Eastern now.
That's not great. That gives HayfieldBay incentive to go ahead and just float away over to 5. Hot
Yeah,
Easterns, haha.
odd Eastern combo is gonna be, yeah. Oof.
Stay Hayfield, go to the right. Okay, okay. It's fine, he's doing Spiral.
Alright, good.
Okay, suddenly HayfieldBay is gonna have, well, a lot of completable dungeons.
No, wait.
No, wait!
You go back. Go back.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. All right, we're safe. Good lord.
Ooh, this race is tight. It's gonna be hard to tell who does what. Obscure needs to, I think, not skip left side swamp here.
Hay feels like, oh man. Oops. Okay, well. Yep, time to go to Pod Eastern now for HayfieldBay. Complete those 2.
Alright, so at this point, we're looking for what? A Fire Rod, a TR small, a TR big, make that, I'm sorry. Is that it?
Thief Sound Big Key 2.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Thieves Town big, TR small.
Fire Rod. Yeah, I think
Fire
that's
Rod,
about it.
Oh, -3 at this point between the runners.
Yeah.
Wait, did Hayfield turn in the green pennant?
I did not.
Okay, Obscure is doing left side, gonna get that big key. Just a quick reminder as well, it's been a bit. Don't forget to give these 2 runners a follow, putting on a fantastic show, great runners, and they make it to this round of the tournament for reasons. Links are in chat while you're at it. Follow my co-com Cap 1977. Always a pleasure doing commentary with Captain, and Kif5 doing the tracking for us as well. Thank you all so much for your hard work.
Yep, as she was saying that we did find a 3rd TR small there in the big chest of pod. So we are looking for a Fire Rod and a Thief Sound Big Key. So Thief Sound Big Key, more likely our last pendant at this point. We still don't know our 3rd pendant, and that could just be hanging out in GT at this point.
There's silvers for ObscureLifeForm.
So at this point, Hayfield's probably going to do Ice Palace after this pod Eastern combo, just kind of clear out the dungeons that you're able to. Meyer, you still got to go clear out all the dungeons you can here while you're not on the mountain, then go up to the mountain and just kind of hope you find your next piece of progression.
That's true. For Hayfield, all he's got left in Meyer is the boss, so you hope to get that Desert Small, maybe combine it.
Okay.
But
GT Small number 4 for HayfieldBay Alpha Helma.
okay, well that Thiefstone Bay cannot be in GT at this point.
Okay, well,
It is a crystal, which I think Kif already had marked for us. So well done.
that means we are only looking for a fire rod, and we're not going to look for anything in GT besides a GT big key.
Well, that's Meyer 1 of 3 small, putting the boots closer to Logic.
So we're getting the same information there as well. See, where does Obscure go next? Oh, look.
Are we going TR? Oh, we're going Hira.
Here, yeah.
I don't think Hayfield did basement, did he?
HayfieldBay did not do the basement, no.
Well, Hayfield's got a lot of clearing left. Obscure has a little more incentive to do that because he's done more in terms of clearing. But we'll see what he does.
Nothing going on else in Eastern Palace at this point, so. But another crystal clear for HayfieldBay.
That is dungeon number 5 for Hayfield. A 6, I guess, with Castle Tower. And remembers that green pendant. And Obscure is doing the basement. If this is Fire Rod, that's huge.
Just a map off the green pendant, so not anything useful there.
Two trolley places for that Fire Rod would be right here in your basement, or Turtle Rock itself.
3 small keys. We could see that fire rod on Laser Bridge. Yes. Oh, TR4. Okay.
Oh, that's spicy.
That's really interesting, actually.
I think Obscure just may meme TR after this. I don't know if it's much of a meme at this point because you still have Eastern Pod to clear the rest of besides this. But other than that, just a little bit nice left, and that's it.
Yeah, he's about to get TR number 4 right here in this chest. Or... Nope, I was wrong. I misremembered. I'm sorry. Don't vilify me. It's the big key to Eastern for Obscure. Hayfield cleared out yet another dungeon here at Meyer.
I think TR4 was that pod big chest.
Yes, you're correct, yeah. So, see if Obscure wants to maybe go do Pod Eastern next, and gonna do Spike Cave. So this tells me that he is not going to go into TR right now.
Yeah, this is going to be a save and quit. Unfortunately, it's going to put him on Pyramid, but I guess that's fine, given that you got a mirror, you got a flute. Alright, HayfieldBay continues to just go through dungeons. Oh, okay, well that's Meyer too.
Our boots are almost in logic. Hooray.
This is very interesting for ObscureLifeForm. You're gonna pretty much blitz through Pod Eastern. You just got the big chest. Big key chest, I should say big chest, and the boss in Pod. You just got big chest and boss in Eastern. You're gonna have 4 Pod Smalls by then. I mean, I guess you just go clear out the rest of Ice, you go up TR. Problem is that Ice Palace is not even in logic without the big key. Could be vanilla, but likely hanging out in Turtle Rock at this point.
Chat bringing up a good point. We have not seen that Hammerlock chest in Ice Palace yet.
Nope. Just a couple checks left in there. Either of them really. You didn't dive her down, so yeah. So there's still 3 unknowns in total in Ice Palace. 4 with the big chest, which we're not going to be able to get unless we get a vanilla big key here.
There's that for TR small for Obscure.
Ah, that's a shovel. Captain, we did not ask for a shovel.
No, we did not. Okay. Unknown check number 2, and Ice Palace is a map to Ice Palace.
Thanks, Ice. Well, at this point, the only thing that can hurt HayfieldBay, and I'm not trying to commentator jinx him here, is that something's in Lava Chest. Because I don't see him doing Spike Chest before, Spike Cave before going to TR.
At this point, looks like Thieves Town Bicky just hanging out into the rock somewhere.
Yep. I mean, I could easily see like the Ice Palace big and Turtle Rock and the Thieves Town big and the big chest. That'd be horrible for both runners, I bet. But with 11 out of 12 clearable chests in Turtle Rock, that is highly suspect right now.
And that cape to good use there with the very nice fight there from HayfieldBay on Cold Stare.
Bowling Cold Stare in the corner, well done.
Just 50 rupees though, but yet another dungeon down for HayfieldBay. Really racking them up here.
So Ice-T sounds like a dead check to HayfieldBay.
Alright, let's see where HayfieldBay is gonna go next. I have a feeling it's gonna be Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Or Big Bomb.
Oh, Big Bomb first, okay. If you're rooting for HayfieldBay, you do not want to see an important item in that lava chest.
Yep. Thankfully, you've got all the tools you need to make this a quick turn-in with Aga down. You got your mirror. Pretty quick. Okay, gonna wrap maybe the shovel in after this, then TR?
Oh, these sound big. So
Oh.
yeah, probably shovel. Okay.
This is great. This is like, okay, good Ice Palace. You beat that without the big key. You're going to Thieves, you're probably beating that without the small key. Oh, let's go.
Okay.
To answer a question in chat, yes. I don't think much could be on pedestal at this point. Because all we're looking for is a fire rod. So that can't be on ped.
Yep. Yeah, there's Ped's dead. Yeah. Oh, we're getting a magic bat check here from HayfieldBay as well, and hammer pegs. The question is, does Obscure go to Pyramid Fairy after this, or does he go straight to Turtle Rock?
Ooh, incentive to do both. And frankly, Turtle Rock could still be the play of the Fire Rod. But at the same time, Turtle Rock just could be forgetting your ice big and thieves small, so it's hard to say.
Magic Bat gonna curse us with a small key to... Oh boy! Well... That's a full clearable Thieves Town though for HayfieldBay. That's very interesting.
Yeah, that's his next stop after, or even before Purple Chest here. Well, I guess you're going to lose your follower because you have to take up blind, so you're probably just going to mirror in front of TR, flute to 7, and run west. Or not TR, pardon me, Thieves Town.
That's exactly what they are doing, looks like. Our purple chest contains just some bombs today. Will Thieves Town have our fire rod? That is the main question here.
Well, Hayfield's looking like he's in great shape. Lava Chest is about the only thing that could bite him at this point, I think.
Yep, that is Obscure's one major out here. That Lava Chest has that fire rod, then Obscure's looking good. If it's just here in Fire Rod, HayfieldBay in the lead at this point, so we shall see.
Well, if there's nothing in Thieves' big chest, then Obscure makes up a little bit of time if he just goes straight to Thieves' Town after Big Bomb. But if Obscure goes straight to Turtle Rock, which has a fire rod or something, I still give the advantage to HayfieldBay because Hayfield will be going right up there right after this, most likely.
Yeah.
Alright, so Obscure does need to go to the Big Bomb to get that Thieves Big. But does he, or does he go up to Turtle Rock?
It's a save and quit.
Oh, that's usually Mountain.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing in the big chest of Thieves Town. And this is the Turtle Rock play here from Obscure. I mean, it makes sense. You get 11 checks versus the 2 you get out of Pyramid Brig. You figure there's probably going to be something for Thieves Town here.
Well, and if it's Fire Rod for Obscure, you're going to do that. You're going to go to Skull and not find anything most likely remotely useful, and then you're just going to go probably Big Bomb. And the other issue for Obscure is if Fire Rod is early in Turtle Rock, that's most of go mode pretty much for HayfieldBay if he can just go mode most of TR. Meanwhile, Obscure will full clear it.
Mm-hmm. But that is, Chris, that is dungeon number, 8 for HayfieldBay, so.
Yeah, 9 including Castle Tower, so
Yep.
really a commanding lead here for HayfieldBay for the moment. Doing that mushroom really quick. And we're gonna find out if ObscureLifeForm gets bailed out with that TR4. Little does HayfieldBay know that that TR4 is close by, but yeah, going straight to TR with those 3 smalls. And I could easily see Spike Gate being the very next check after getting out of TR. Well, Turtle Rock is the likely location of the Fire Rod, if not, has to be at this point.
Yeah, there's not much left.
That's Turtle Rock, Mimic Cave from Turtle Rock. That's about it, and we're about to find out if ObscureLifeForm is saved with this TR4.
Nope.
Oh, golly. Alright, trying to think, could we have missed any locations that this fire rod could be? I do not believe so. I think we pretty much full cleared, so laser bridge or
Double?
what's that?
We haven't checked the shovel yet.
Oh, that's true. Neither runner did shovel out of Ice Palace.
Mimic Cave here as well.
And red mail turns Mega Man into yellow, and red mail turns Fishy into something, a little bit of pink.
I can't tell with that shield in the way. It's hard to tell.
Right? We just can't see the fish. Okay, looks like laser bridge or shovel is our answer.
Okay. 4 more checks into the rock. Will we find our fire rod?
Not there.
Oh no.
Okay, option 3. Option 3 right there, game.
Okay. Oh, there it is. We're good.
It's fine. Right. Okay, bad news for ObscureLifeForm, unfortunately. Good news for HayfieldBay.
Yeah, that means Obscure's gonna go back in the front of Turok when he's done here and find that, not find the Thieves on Big Key.
And then probably Skullwoods and not find the Thieves Big Key.
Yeah.
Fire Rod on Laser Bridge. Thank you, game. Okay, try next down for ObscureLifeForm. And Gumma coming up for HayfieldBay.
Obscure can even pull a pet if they really wanted to, but they know it's not going to be anything useful. I mean, it could, well, in his mind, he could be the Thieves on Big Key still, so.
Alright, 139.54. HayfieldBay is the first runner officially in Go mode. As we do know, GT Big Key is in GT.
Yeah. Obscure gonna go ahead and check the 2 chests over here that are fire rod locked. As Hayfield will not. He's gonna head right to Skull Woods and then back up here for GT.
Okay, Obscure likely flew into town. Alright, try next down for HayfieldBay. That's Crystal in number 6. Has all 3 pendants as well. So really, I guess, yeah, it's not looking great for ObscureLifeForm at this point, but you never know. I guess that's, already at Crystal 6, that's pendant 3, that's fine.
We're gonna check the big chest here and Skull was here. Get pod number 6. Be like, well, great.
Good logic, yay! Nah, I think pet is just rupees.
We might see Obscure pull that ped after Skullwood's here.
Hi, Mothula! Been so long. Bye, Mothula! Oh no.
The big key to ice.
Okay, that was blocked behind TR, that's funny.
But alright, there is the final dungeon complete for HayfieldBay. As we are going to go ahead and start this. We're going to have plenty of time now since we're going to have HayfieldBay climb the mountain again. It's get your guesses of the cash for the GT Big Key guessing game. Want to explain that, Lana?
Absolutely. There's 22 checks in the GT basement, one of which will contain the GT Big Key. Where do you think it is? Choose 1, 2, 22 as Obscure Pulse Bet.
$5. The sound Big Key was in Pyramid Fairy that Hayfield's on, and fortunately, Obscure going to Desert Palace right side, yeah.
Could have a sword. Oh, okay. Getting the mirror checks out of the way too.
Yeah. Hey, where is that Big Key, Lana? Where do you think today?
I'm going with a 9. How about you?
I always go for 14, so 7 and 7, 14, you know. That's my reasoning. Okay. Well, we got right side doesn't. Well, bottle percent. Encompass them higher. Sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna do shovel into Pyramid Fairy. Nope,
Right to Pyramid Fairy.
the shovel's just dead to these runners.
Yep. Check number 1 on the torch, 20 rupees. Or Stelfo's room, 20 rupees, 3 bombs. 50 rupees and heart piece, and we're headed back to the right.
1 through 5, not so much.
Oh, there it is. Number 7. Number 7.
Lucky number 7. We have several 7s guessed.
Yep. In fact, 3 7s right in a row. Sigma James, Underdog AG, and Crowd Pleaser 06. Congratulations, I guess, the number 7.
You each win 1/3 of a rando seed somewhere. You just have to generate it on ALTTPR.com. All done.
And then play as a multi-world. Congratulations.
There you go. ObscureLifeForm, go mode at 1:47:34. I was seriously considering switching my answer to 7 after you said 7:14, but I refrained.
Oh well.
Hayfield's got like 2 or 3 blue potions, maybe 4, so yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, you got half magic. You're not worried about anything in magic use here. Perfectly done. Our Lambo 2 fight. I don't even think HayfieldBay is going to look for another sword upstairs. He's just going to go.
I think he might fluff 1 or 2 chests.
And you are correct. He is going to open some more chests here. And no sword just yet. I mean, at this point, I think the swords have to be a GT at this point. I think we've seen everything else.
Except the shovel.
Except that shovel.
You could say the swords were buried pretty deep. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, Obscure has taken on Blind to go to GT. And HayfieldBay taking on Moldorm 2, and takes a couple of tries, but got it.
Last chance. Nope, no sword. So we're gonna. At least we got silver arrows. That Obscure finishes their last dungeon, and we'll head up to GT himself. Fortunately, I think it's a little too late here for ObscureLifeForm.
Yeah, it doesn't look great at this point. Double dip of ice did not help all that much, but really, it was HayfieldBay. You got to give credit to routing it. It didn't get that Samaria early. Got it when it counted though, and was able to pretty much just go off to the races.
Getting some nice Samaria strats here from HayfieldBay, getting those double spins in there. I think he's done that before.
Once or twice.
Switching the cape now. Into phase 3.
And Obscure does enter GT. Looks like similar routes for both. Nope, he goes right, so...
Okay, he's gonna get that big key right away.
And HayfieldBay getting some silver hits in. There's one.
Oh, setting up for a double here.
There's two. There's three. And we get number 4. Get your GGs in chat for HayfieldBay, everybody.
GG to HayfieldBay, gonna move on to the round of 32 in this tournament.
Does eliminate the defending champion, ObscureLifeForm. There will be a new champion this year.
Gets an official time of 1:54:13 for ObscureLifeForm, and just like that, Obscure says, or HayfieldBay, excuse me. Sorry.
Did you see that text from Ganon from the Triforce?
I did not. No.
Did you believe in Pod?
Yeah, but right after the Obscure forfeits from the race, and we're gonna have both runners here join us here in just a moment.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat for both ObscureLifeForm and HayfieldBay, putting on a great show for us.
And we are joined by the runners. GGs, guys.
GGs to both of you.
Right, there you go. How dare you beat me? I don't approve of this.
Oh no, I had to beat my teammate to go to the next round here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rethink the team, I think.
Oh no.
Application's open, you heard it.
Well, we were so worried for you, Hayfield, because you missed out on Spiral Cave for such a long time. Missing out on that Mario, but in the end, did not hurt you at the end. So, what were your thoughts going through, like, when you were trying? Did you just forget about Spiral Cave at the time, or was it just?
Now the thing was that it's a long way from Paradox up there, walk around Spiral Cave, and I just got that Dark World access through Aga with a sword. So let's try if we can fit in that Spiral Cave later somehow. And so eventually when I was in Hera, I was thinking, no, I could do a spy cave. No. Let's go and check floating island and then the Spiral Cave, so we don't miss on that if there's something there. And Sumaria there, so that was very neat. It would have
Okay.
been worse if it would have been the boots or something like that, maneuvering.
Yeah, for sure. But, yeah, we're just worried for a long time. And then, Obscure pulling the 4th TR small key out of the basement of Hera, and that was kind of your one out at the time, hoping that Lava Chest was gonna have something, but unfortunately it did not. So, I mean, yeah, pulling that fire rod off of Laser Bridge was your go mode, but you're just trying to do everything before you go back up the mountain. So, which included the Pyramid Parry, which had the these how big keys. So, I mean, where do you get both your runners' thoughts? Like Obscure, did you feel behind at any point when the think about just go clear dungeons as fast as you can, or just wanting to, be thorough, try to full clear as much as you can that are on the way, or
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird one. That mirror / hammer placement was super weird. Like everything just stacked in pod, super weird. So I didn't feel behind, but it was kind of one of those things. If your opponent done the play early, like then you're in trouble. So yeah, like when I went to Ice Palace without the hammer and then found it, I was kind of like, well, I was like, this isn't an unreasonable play, but it was just kind of like I just didn't really know where I felt. So I was like, you know what, I don't want to start being too aggressive. I don't want to start, I don't want to mess up, change up my play style right now because I really don't know where I am. So yeah, I just didn't know. So I just carried on. I didn't really change anything. It was just really hard to tell.
yeah.
I got this sense where why did we get the bow? So I had 3 keys into Dark World, and I was thinking, should I go the loop around? Should I just go to pod? And I was like, that bow. There's going to be something on the bow side. And then I just had a sense there, and it was the myths. And got some other stuff there as well.
Yeah,
so I was thinking...
pulling that small key out of Waterfall Cave early out of logic, that kind of helped tip you, hey, maybe there's something in pod here, maybe, or...
Yeah, that as well, so I was thinking that let's do pod now. I have already been dipped Eastern Palace. If I go there with 3 keys now, let's hope I don't need to go another time in there before I can full clear both. And luckily I managed to full clear both later. So that was my thought.
Yeah, because pod had the mids and the Scobo's big key, which both led to the other pod small keys, ironically. So, yeah, it was kind of funky routing for pod for sure.
Yeah, getting all that. Yeah, it was interesting. So I felt I got the hammer just in time before I started panicking. We had a lot of dirty places to go there, like the Ice Palace. Oh, I didn't want to go there. And there's the hammer. Okay, let's go. Now we can have better choices.
Yeah, it looks like you were gonna... Oh, go ahead.
No, you got me. You were going to say the same thing, I think.
It looked like you were gonna dip Eastern and pod after finding the hammer. Then you realize, wait a minute, Swamp Palace is open. That's green pinned. I can route that in with the Eastern pod play as well after you clear out Swamp. So I think that was your thinking there at the time.
Yeah, because I forgot to think, okay, if I get hammer, what do I do? I hadn't that in mind. So when I got the hammer, let's go pod. And I started to dash to the next screen there, and oh, no, Swamp Palace into Green Pendant is a much better choice now. But I think we got something in Swamp, maybe Hera Big. I was like, now we can, let's just go up there. So in case the Eastern Big is there, and it was up there, so it was just sorted out very nice all the way. Until the Fire Rod, I was like, okay, but it wasn't a hard choice to go to Turtle Rock at the end.
Pretty similar routes from both of you early on. You were at Aga within about 5 seconds of each other or so. Difference is that you fake flipper at HayfieldBay and Obscure went to Agina, but otherwise that time kind of offset and you ended up both going up Aga Tower. And Dark World's kind of where it started varying a little bit. Both of you ended up getting quite a bit of progression, but that early dip in a pod definitely helped.
Yeah, that's always on your mind. Where do I go? Pod or the loop to Outcast? I just ended up this time in Pod, so it was the lucky correct choice.
And that ended up coming down to two things, I think. The double dip Ice Palace did not help Obscure, unfortunately, and then you deciding to do Mirrorless Smith a shade earlier as well definitely tipped the scale in your favor with that, because you did route in a lot of overworld checks before going to Graveyard Ledge, whereas Obscure found the mirror and went right to Graveyard and then just started clearing. But I think those two things kind of ended up making the difference in the seed. It ended up being a difference in a GT climb and a Ganon fight.
Yeah, just doing Ice Palace like the slow way with no keys even, just running around. And I was so confident Hammer was going to be in there. I even done the bomb jump. I was like, I'm just going to clear the boss when I pick up my hammer. And then of course it wasn't there. I was like, at that point, I think it was kind of like Mirrorless Smith or Ice Palace for me. So I just made the decision for Ice Palace.
I mean, who wants to do Mirrorless Smiths? I mean, really, it's such a bad check without the mirror, and have the mirror on the Smith. It's just like,
Yeah.
You hear that, Hayfield? Bad check, bad routing. Learn to route.
Sometimes bad decision can be the correct one.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It was pick a bad play. And
yeah,
I'm guessing Hayfield went for the Mirrorless Smith, whereas I went for Ice Palace. It could have gone either way. Probably whichever way it went was probably going to be the victor right there, and it went Hayfield's way.
I mean, it was still a great show to watch. You both did excellent runs here. Just that Mirrorless Smith played one for HayfieldBay. Fortunately for you, Obscure, this is the end of the road for you, but you've defended your championship well, and at least you lost to a friend. So I mean,
yeah, I mean, considering I wasn't even gonna try and defend my title, it's not bad to get into the bracket, so I'm not gonna complain about that. And to play against Hayfield, like, I think this is kind of like one of the very few times we actually get to race each other competitively. But if it wasn't for Hayfield over the years, I wouldn't be anywhere near as good as I am. So I do appreciate all the races that we've done, all the weekends and everything, Hayfield. So I'm joking. When we still need to replace you, you just need to go ahead and win it now. You need to go and now you've knocked me out. You need to go and claim it for yourself now, the title.
Yeah, thank you for the kind words. Yeah, it has been fun to play this last couple of years, especially the league. It has been the favorite thing there. Just to, it's so fun.
All right, well, up next for you, Hayfield, is Ganon's Gone Wild. So also not an easy opponent to go up against. So how are you feeling about that?
Definitely a name I know about. Very skillful player, very good execution. So yeah, gotta do our best, and it's rando, and I think everybody has a chance. But yeah, it will be rough.
One final question for you, Hayfield. You guessed number 6 in the GT Big Game. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, oh, but it was 7, right?
It was
Exactly.
7. Yeah,
You
you were
way,
close.
You're way
Yeah,
off.
Way
oh, I was
off. Way
close
off,
there.
yeah.
I was thinking when I got that. Oh, was that 6? No, it's 7. I remember I guessed it on the starting screen.
Well, in all seriousness, though, GG's to both of you. Obscure Lifeform, fantastic run, defending your title, and you faced an astoundingly hard opponent in HayfieldBay. And GG's to both of you on a fantastic race. Good luck, HayfieldBay, on the next round versus GGW. It'll be a fun watch.
Thank you.
I think with that, any last words from the runners here, from either one of you?
No, just thanks for putting on the restream. Thank you for the years of support and everything like that. It's a shame to go out in the first round, but it is what it is. Like, everybody is a tough opponent, so every game's going to matter. So good luck to Hayfield. I will be supporting you, and yeah, thanks a lot. I'll see you next year.
Yeah, GG's, and yeah, thank you for having us here on the restream.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to watch very skilled runners of your caliber to break the seed wide open the way you did, and to do very as well as you both did. So yeah, GG to you both. Lana, you want to go ahead and close this out here then?
Yeah, we'll go over the schedule really quick, everybody. We've got all times Eastern, 1:40 p.m. Eastern, Radical Sniper versus Gilgamesh on SG. That'll be coming up here in about an hour and a half. We have Hydropower versus Magnum Hands coming up at 4:10. We have that'll be on SG as well. We have Matt 7898 versus Tyler Salt on SG3 coming up again 8:40. Otherwise, there could be one more match on the schedule. We will see what ends up happening. But otherwise, thank you very much to both runners today. HayfieldBay and ObscureLifeForm doing a great job, as Captain said. Captain, thank you so much for joining me for the second day in a row in comms. Always a pleasure. And Kif, thank you very much for the tracking. Always the hardest job of all of us. Thank you very much. Otherwise, thanks everybody for watching here. And that'll about do it for me. Any last thoughts here, Captain?
Just good luck to Hayfield in the second round, and again, GG's to both runners. Amazing show, and yep, always a pleasure to work with you, Lana, and thank you, Kip, for tracking. So yep, that's gonna do it for us here on Speed Gaming 2, and like Lana said, stay tuned for the other races coming up today, and we will see you all later. And everyone have a good day.
Bye.